Hey guys, Water Elemental here. I just got back from the Acacyn Restored Pre-release for Magic the Gathering today, and I thought I'd give you kind of my first impressions of the set after playing it for about 4 hours today. The set itself, it's pretty fun. Standalone-wise, we didn't get to play it with Dark Ascension or Innistrad, so right now we just played with what we saw. And what I saw, it's actually a really fun set. Standalone-wise, I think I could do a lot more sealed with it. Very, very interesting. Some of the few mechanics we got in the set, first of all, was Miracle. Miracle, what it says is if the first card you draw in a turn is the card, if this is the first card you draw, it activates it for its Miracle cost. So, say you draw, there was a card I had in my pre-made deck, which was originally 3 white and then 2 X's. And then for each X paid, I could bring a 4/4 Angel token. But its Miracle cost said 1 X and white, so I could pay it for way less if I drew if that was the first card I drew that turn. And definitely in a sealed event, those cards can make a lot of difference. I won several games due to different effects like that. That's one of the first mechanics. The second one we got was Soul Bond. And what Soul Bond says is, when this creature enters play, or another creature enters play, if this card is unbonded to another creature, they become bonded. So these cards are paired. When they're paired, they give an effect depending on what happens. So if you have 2 different Soul Bond cards, they would give each other effects. One of them I saw was a 1 blue and 1, and when he would Soul Bond with someone, he'd give him flying. There was another one in my deck which was a 1 green and 2. When it comes into play, each creature gets +1/+1, which there's some pretty cool stuff you can do with it. There's a lot of Soul Bond cards. Very heavy in the blue and the white section. Blue, white, and green section is where a lot of the Soul Bond comes from. I was playing... let's first talk about some of the other mechanics in that set. I can't even remember if there's another mechanic. If I remember, I'll get back to it. So, what I was playing was, I was playing a blue-white human deck with angels, and that's primarily what was going on there. They pretty much got rid of a lot of the werewolves, and they got rid of a lot of the zombies. That was very heavy in the first 2 sets. And so it's more angels and more demons, because storyline-wise, Innistrad has been fighting a long time against the zombie stuff like that, and then this thing called the Hell Vault opens up, which held a lot of these angels and demons that were fighting. It cracked open, and now it's just angels and demons and stuff. So I was playing that, and, doing a lot of, I was playing green-white, and I went 3-2. Which wasn't too bad. I lost my 2 matches due to just bad land draw and stuff like that, but that typically happens. But I usually don't do very well in those events. So I was really happy. A lot of the decks seem pretty good. There's a lot of really good cards in the set. Probably one of my favorites is there's this uncommon. It's a Miracle card. It costs originally 1 green and 4, and you get to put 4 1/1 counters on any number of targets you control. It's got a Miracle cost of 1 green, so if you draw it, you pretty much get to put 4 1/1 tokens on stuff. And so that really was a game changer. That's probably one of the biggest game changers I've played, because one game on turn 3, I drew it and I had a 6/6 on the field, and my opponent couldn't do anything about it, which was really cool. At the pre-release, there was 2 side events. The first one was a pre-constructed tournament, which they usually have. But they added a twist to it. They added what are achievements. And I haven't been to a pre-release since the end of the Zendikar block, so I wouldn't really know. And you did certain things. I can't remember exactly. A lot of it was like play 3 humans on this turn, or if you do a lot of... It's a lot of play certain types of card, or win with 1 creature on the field, or this and that. But a lot of them were kind of hard to do. One of them was... play a Miracle with its Miracle cost and stuff like that, but a lot of decks didn't come with Miracles. Another one was play a legendary creature. Again, not many legendary creatures, so you had to open them in the 1 pack that came with the starter decks, which was kind of hard. That coincided, I don't know if this was how all of them worked, but it coincided with this thing called the Hell Vault. Once again, this thing is it's about this big. I'll get a picture of it, and it's sealed up with stickers. And what you do is, for every achievement or something like that, we would open up half of a sticker, and once it was opened up, we got promotional items inside, but no one knew what was inside of it. And a lot of people speculated that it was going to be like holo promos and holo foil promo cards and stuff like that, special to the vault. When we finally opened it up, it was a bunch of countdown dice, like you would get in a fat pack, and we got large, oversized cards of certain angels, which was pretty cool. And we also got flip-sided tokens, which I don't have them with me right now. I should have brought them up. But yeah, we got a bunch of that stuff, and it was pretty cool. I like the whole concept of that. The achievement system really needs work, though. But other than that, it was a pretty fun side event, and it got to the point where we weren't able to get it open without taking half a sticker off, so we had to blend it into the main event. What I saw was a lot of people were playing white-green, red-blue, not red-blue, there was one red-blue deck I played, there was a red-blue-white, a lot of white-green and green-red. That was probably the heaviest I saw. There weren't many people playing black, and if they were playing black, they did alright. But a lot of the top 8 was white-green, which I was 8th place at the tournament of like 30 people. But it was interesting, to say the least. It was a normal pre-release for me. The set itself, I'm really excited to see what's going on. I got a case coming. I'm going to pick up sometime later when it comes out. And first impressions, I think it's a really good set. Hopefully, when it comes out, I want to see what decks are made with it. There's a lot of cool cards I want to see if used, especially get a really cool Miracle deck. A lot of Planeswalkers. We opened the new Planeswalker. She's pretty good. I'll put it on the screen later. I can't remember what she does. But she gives an emblem, which the emblem says, plus, whenever you play a card, you get to bounce a card back in your hand. So, especially with Miracles, you get to play the Miracle card, put it back in your hand. Miracle back in your hand. There's some pretty cool stuff you can do. So I'm excited to see what you can do with it. But if you guys went to one, let me know. Let me know what you think. This is just something I came up with on the spot coming home, and I just want to give my first impressions while they were still fresh. Probably go over the set more when it comes out on the time. Make it a separate top deck. Make it a little bit more official. But yeah, that's Avacyn Restored. End of the block. One more set, and we'll be losing the Mirror to Besiege block. So, but anyways, let me know what you guys think of the set. If you have any decks you built, let me know what you guys played. I'm really interested to see what people are playing. This is the main reason I put this video up. So, this has been Water Elemental, guys.